If you're listening to this right now and your heart feels heavy, I want to give you the biggest hug, because I know what it feels like to be replaced like you were nothing. My husband didn't just leave me. He left me for money, for status, for a millionaire's daughter with a trust fund and a last name that opened doors. And the worst part, he told me I should understand. But what happened after that? He never saw coming. My name is Alina Carter. I'm 34 years old. I live in Dallas, Texas. For 10 years, I was married to a man named Daniel. When we met, he wasn't rich. He had student loans, a used Honda, big dreams. I believed in those dreams. I worked 2 jobs while he built his startup. I paid rent when his business struggled. I supported him emotionally when investors rejected him. We built everything together. Or at least, I thought we did. Daniel's tech company finally took off in year 7. Suddenly, he was invited to high-end networking events, private golf clubs, charity galas, luxury investor dinners. That's where he met her, Victoria Whitmore, daughter of real estate mogul Charles Whitmore. Old money, old connections, old power. She didn't look at Daniel like a husband. She looked at him like an investment, and he loved that. It didn't happen overnight. First, he started working late. Then he stopped asking about my day. Then he corrected how I dressed for events. You don't really fit in at these dinners. That sentence cut deeper than he knew. Because I was there before the dinners existed. One night, he sat across from me at our kitchen table. I think we want different things now. That's how they always start. Different things. I've grown, Alina. Translation. I've upgraded. I've met someone who understands the world I'm entering. And there it was. She comes from a powerful family. This could open doors. Not I love her. Not I'm unhappy. Doors. I stared at the man I built from scratch. You're leaving me for connections. It's more complicated than that. It was. The divorce was quick, efficient, cold. 3 months later, photos flooded social media. Daniel and Victoria. Engagement party at a private estate. Her diamond ring probably cost more than our first house. People whispered. She upgraded. Alina must be devastated. I was. But not in the way they expected. I cried. For weeks. Not because I wanted him back, but because I felt erased. 10 years reduced to a stepping stone. I questioned everything. Was I not elegant enough? Not wealthy enough? Not powerful enough? Therapy saved me. My therapist said something I'll never forget. He didn't leave because you lacked value. He left because he values status more than loyalty. That sentence rebuilt me. I had a marketing background. While supporting Daniel, I had built connections quietly. Instead of shrinking, I expanded. I launched my own branding consultancy for female entrepreneurs. At first, small clients. Then mid-size. Then big ones. Within a year, I was speaking at conferences. Not as someone's wife. As Alina Carter. Founder, CEO. Here, where life gets interesting. One of my biggest clients. A luxury property development firm. Guess who they were competing against? The Whitmore Group. Victoria's father's company. I didn't plan that. But I didn't run from it either. 2 years after the divorce, I attended a high-profile real estate summit in New York. Guess who was there? Daniel. Still polished, still charming. But something in his eyes had changed. Less confidence. More pressure. He saw me before I saw him. Alina. His voice almost cracked. You look incredible. I smiled politely. So do you. He glanced at my name badge. Keynote speaker. Yes. His silence tasted like justice. Later that evening, he approached me privately. Can we talk? I agreed. He looked thinner, tired. Things aren't what they seem, he admitted. Translation. The millionaire's daughter came with expectations. With control. With family influence. He wasn't the powerful one. He was the accessory. I made a mistake, he said quietly. There it was. The sentence every betrayed woman imagines hearing. Old Alina would have melted. New Alina leaned back calmly. You didn't choose her because you loved her, I said. You chose her because you wanted power. He didn't deny it. I thought success would feel different, he whispered. And does it? He hesitated. No. I loved you when you had nothing, I said softly. You loved her when you had options. Silence. I would have stayed, he admitted. I know, I replied. And that's what broke him. Because he realized. He didn't lose me to another man. He lost me to his own ambition. Before walking away, I said something that sealed it. I don't hate you. I don't even resent you. He looked confused. I outgrew you. That's worse than anger. That's evolution. 6 months later, news broke that Whitmore Group lost a major contract. My client won it. Victoria filed for separation shortly after. Daniel tried calling me once. I didn't answer. Not out of spite, but because closure doesn't require conversation. He left me for money, for status, for a millionaire's daughter. But here's what he never understood. When you choose wealth over loyalty, you may gain luxury, but you lose legacy. He thought he was upgrading, but the real upgrade was me. And by the time he realized that, I was untouchable.